Well, Sybil Danning was wonderful to work with. I mean, she had such a body of work behind her, and she was she was kind of a grand lady, and really, really, really wonderful to work with. She could really like zone in on me and make me feel uncomfortable or good, or like I just had to react to what she was doing. And as far as the music and stuff, I obviously when we were filming it, I didn't hear any of that, and I didn't even know the concept behind the music or how it would change. But when I saw the episode, I was I was surprised and excited about it, what they put behind it all. But it was a wonderful episode to have the arc of the story around me. I kind of liked that. Well, I'm an actor, so yeah, who doesn't like that? It's a funny thing because when you're actually doing the filming, like
Yes.
all of these subtle changes about how it's shot or how it's lit or how it's scored later has no effect on how you do it. Other than the director has a concept in his mind or her mind, so they might be directing you subtly without you even knowing it, and then you see it together, put together at the end, and realize, oh, that's what that all was about.
And you had more screen time than Stacy or John in that episode.
Yeah, it was kind of I think it helped them, the writers and the producers, to have another character to go to just to round out the series so that it didn't become monotonous. You didn't want to, every episode to be exactly the same. So it was nice for them to be able to dive into some of the other characters' stories and get behind them a bit. I recall there was kind of an interesting jealousy that Lana felt, and there's something that happens also in early college years, and when someone starts to fall in love and maybe they find their life partner and pulling away from their friends, and there's a jealousy that happens, like, well, you're gonna marry her, then how are you gonna be my buddy, like so I think they're also dealing with what happens when you're leaving your childhood and entering your adulthood. There was a lot of tensions and stuff, and, but that's also just very good television fodder to have, a love triangle. And the interesting thing about being an actor is you're bringing something to it, but you don't really know until you see the finished product, like how it all fits in. So like, for me, I was just, trying to, bring up that emotion of what it is to be so caught up in something. And, it's personal to me, and I bring it up, and, I try to put it on my face, but then you get to see, like, oh, everyone else is also adding their own art to this moment, and it makes it so much more than what you brought yourself. I think they tried, in the midst of this, family, a comic book story, they tried to bring in some real emotions and some real human storytelling. So it wasn't one-dimensional or two-dimensional. Like, there were some actual... deeper emotions that they would try to bring in without it becoming a soap opera, obviously. But they were really smart people behind the whole thing, so I felt privileged to be part of that.
Come, Trevor, your blue hair video waits.